Two to run it on this lightning fast track here today. And Michael Clark rode a very heady race, although he's got beaten on Palatinsky. He pulled out 4 wide down the side and put his what looked to be his two main dangers, Reputed and Keepers. He put them in a hopeless pocket from which they never recovered. The race developed into a sprint home. Palatinsky went to the lead, he loped up to them and went to the front in the straight, but then Magic Constev has come from back about second last, and it's out-sprinted Palatinsky and just caught it in the last little bit. And Scarvilla was quite a nice run too. It's battled on for third.
Race number 4 on the card, the Underwood Stakes, and we saw the figures before. Let's have a look at them now. You can see that Military Plume has ousted Rubiton for favouritism. Dazzling Duke 12.45 and 160. Field Dancer 15 and 205. Mr Lamonti is out. Drought 10.55 and 130. Fair Sir 14.70 and 220. Military Plume $1 for the win now and 50 cents a place, and Rubiton has got out to $1.15 and 85, but those pair have certainly sorted themselves out from the others. Royal Heights is 9.55 and 135, and Tidal Light 7.70 and 165. 114,000 in the win pool and almost 44,000 in the place pool for race 4, the Underwood Stakes, and the starting time there is 2:15. Well, this is certainly is into $2.15. Hagar's Beaters got out to 165, and Warden of Argyle is out to $13.25. Now, they appear to be just about right for the running of this next event at Gosford. Race number 3 on the card, the Vic Bitter Regional Stakes. Sir Mayo number 3 is the scratching, and they're racing. Here's Kevin Thompson.
The lead now from Spin to Win as he's back and moving around the outside. Warden of Argyle going up to join this leader, then Ballymena Boy, Lord Valrigo, Sentimental Me last, but only about 3 lengths from the leader. Warden of Argyle gets his head in front of Hagar's Beat, again kicking up a length. Spin to Win, then Ballymena Boy, Lord Valrigo, and a length Sentimental Me. Still only about 2.5 to 3 lengths covering this field as they come up the side. 500 left to go, and Hagar's Beat again got through to take the lead. Spin to Win went to second. Warden of Argyle's dropped off quickly. Ballymena Boy out wide. Sentimental Me, the middle, and Lord Valrigo the fence on the bend. Hagar's Beat turned only ahead in front of Spin to Win. A length behind them, Sentimental Me, and then Ballymena Boy and Lord Valrigo into the straight, and Spin to Win on the outside has got to the lead from Hagar's Beat. Lord Valrigo getting out, running on from Sentimental Me, but Spin to Win is drawn to the lead. Lord Valrigo going after him. Spin to Win's in front. Lord Valrigo diving at him and right on the line. It's hard to say. Lord Valrigo and Spin to Win hit it absolutely locked together. Third, Sentimental Me, followed in then by the favourite Hagar's Beat, which gave in quickly in the last 2, Ballymena Boy and Warden of Argyle.
Very close finish after race 3 at Gosford.
Very tight there on race number 3 on the card. Extremely tight between Spin to Win and Lord Valrigo. Nothing in it there. Now, number 4, Spin to Win, is showing $2 a win and 80 a place. Lord Valrigo is showing 265 and 175. Sentimental Me, number 2, is run third, but there will be no third. Tote dividend, $1.10. Second, Palatinsky, 65 cents. Third, Scarvilla, $1.15. Quinella paid $4.10, and the trifecta was $64.30. Now, almost set to go at Yarra.
Just about ready to go. Stand by for start race 4. Lots of loot, the favourite here. Light flashing. About to run. Racing. Near the inside, Arun came out quickly. Slow to begin was King's Amnesty. Arun is the early leader, settling down, being taken on very quickly around the outside by Black Hill Bandit now, and Black Hill Bandit went around the outside to lead. In second placing, Pangiro, followed by Arun. Up on the outside is Lots of Little, about a length or so to Himalaya. Taking closer order on the outside is Best and Mural, followed then by Hollow Rocket, a half length or so to Kiz Joy. 5 lengths further back in the field is Sky Above, and then King's Amnesty and Tardoff, who's Goodbye Victoria. Down the side of the track they travel this time with just over 600 to go, and Black Hill Bandit on the inside and Pangiro. They're about 4 lengths in front of Himalaya. Lots of it was in trouble there. It all but fell, the favourite. Dropped right out of it at that point, and moving up on the outside, Pangiro had dashed up to join Black Hill Bandit in the lead. They're 3 lengths to Himalaya, followed by Arun over on the inside. Coming around them out 3 deep was Kiz Joy, and then King's Amnesty, followed by Sky Above around the outside of Hollow Rocket. Lots of looters down at the tail of the field with Goodbye Victoria. In the straight, and Black Hill Bandit over on the inside, a narrow leader from Pangiro, followed by Kiz Joy down the outside, and Himalaya, but Black Hill Bandit got away now. Kiz Joy runs on from Pangiro, but Black Hill Bandit won by about a length and a half On the outside, Kiers Joy from Pangiro. Sky Above made some ground, followed by Arun. Then Himalaya back on the inside from King's Amnesty, followed by Hollow Rocket, and closer up would have been Best of Ural, followed then by Lotzalute and Trouble coming to the home turn, and Goodbye Victoria would have been one of the last in.
Numbers as called by Ron, 5, 13 and 8. The winner, Black Hill Bandit, to pay $4.05 and $1.60. Second, Kisjoy number 13, $1.45, and third placing to 8, Pajero, should pay $2.35 after the running of race number 4 there at Yarra Glen. In fact,
the Toppy Specific Aim, $2 even for number 7, Silver City Boy. Romantic Storms, $5.70 into $3.65. Lights on. They're set, they're off and racing now in the second on the program. And looking for an early leader, we've got Lucky Ace away okay, but taking over King's Waltz, and our Mia Ballerina is keen to head across to the lead. Misty Cardo works across from out wider on the track to go up and be second and third. Baroda Boy next on the outside. Watson on its back, trying to get to the rails, but Colliban Boy's inside of it, kicking up. Romantic Storm was next along in the field. Followed then by Prince Alderney. The favourite Specific Aim's only got 3 behind it. Q d'Argent, one of those is out wide. And then Summer Reef and Silver City Boy was last of all. They go past the 2,000 metre mark now, and Mia Ballerina on top. Led out by a couple of lengths now to Misty Cardo second. 2 or 3 lengths away then in third place in King's Waltz, a length and a half away Baroda Boy. Next along then was Watson on the outside of Lucky Ace. Cutie Argent's never been on the track from Colliban Boy in the centre, and Prince Alderney down on the inside. Then Summer Reef around the outside of Romantic Storm, and the 2 favourites are second last and last, Pacific Aim and Silver City Boy. Down the back they head now with 1,500 metres to run, and Mia Ballerina is the leader. It's out by a length and a half. Misty Cardo with the run of the race now second. Cutie Argent moves up on the outside to be third. They are followed a length and a half further back in the field by Summer Reef, which is going forward. Back on the inside behind runners in was King's Waltz. Next along Baroda Boy in the centre is Colliban Boy out 3 deep. They are followed then at the 1,200 by Lucky Ace inside of Watson. Another length further back in the field, Prince Alderney. Romantic Storm on the outside. Still Specific Aim was back towards the tail. In fact, it's back to last now as Silver City Boy starts a run at the 1,000 metre mark, and the leader was Mia Ballerina by half a length. Cutie Argent's had a tough run after being wide early, but it works to second. A length and a half away then Summer Reef on the outside of Misty Cardo. 2 lengths further back then to King's Waltz, and they are followed by Colliban Boy, Watson. Lucky Ace next from Baroda Boy in the centre. Silver City Boy slowly making ground, but wide from Romantic Storm. Specific Aim now starting to get warm, and dropping out of the tail was Prince Alderney. On the turn past the 600 metre mark, Mia Ballerina's gone, and Cutie Argent went to a clear lead now. Misty Cardo to second. Summer Reef was there with Watson out wider. Silver City Boy was starting to join in with Specific Aim around the outside. They are followed by Romantic Storm between horses. King's Waltz behind them, and further back Colliban Boy. In the straight though, Cutie Argent's been a good run. Going up to it strongly now, Misty Cardo. King's Waltz gets a split. Watson down the outside from Romantic Storm. Silver City Boy, Specific Aim. Good go in this. King's Waltz goes to the front from Misty Cardo. Romantic Storm on the outside. Further back, Lucky Ace diving through on the inside. King's Waltz in front though, and King's Waltz will win a length. Second, Romantic Storm. Lucky Ace has got third. A wall of them there for the next. We've got in that bunch Misty Cardo, Watson, Cutie Argent, Silver City Boy was there. Also there is Baroda Boy, Specific Aim just behind those, with Watson there. Further back in the field, Prince Alderney made ground at the last bit with Summer Reef. Well back Colliban Boy, and Mia Ballerina tied badly today, but to be one of the last in.
And the winner, number 11, King's Waltz. Second, number 3, Romantic Storm. Third, number 6, Lucky Ace, as called by Peter Smith. And the winner, King's Waltz, to pay $7.10 and $2.15. Second, Romantic Storm, $1.15. And third, Lucky Ace, number 6, to pay $2.75. In the third event in Adelaide at 2:35, a field of 11. Bar Vegas, $7.85 and $3.70. 3 Biscatone, $2.50 and $1. 4 Mauritania, $9.45 and $2.95. 5 Real Mover, $3 a win, 80 a place. Number 6 is Malcolm Regis, $1.30 and $1.65 for the place at present. Number 9 is Crystal Cougar on $3.55 and 80 cents. And we've got one more runner to come over the page, and that is Tarkidi and L, $6.50 and 70 cents. Right, correct weight in Sydney for the running of the third event there for 5, 4 and 2. Correct weight for race number 3 in Sydney. We'll take a break and be back with more on Grandstand in just a moment.
They're all set for the running of the Underwood. Racing at the first attempt. Military Plume was first out. Dazzling Duke's looking for the lead early, being bustled up, and Royal Heights round the outside. Rubiton on the outside of them. Then as they settle down, Fair Sir, the rails from Drought, and last of all, Tidal Light. Royal Heights took over past the 1800, about a length to Dazzling Duke. 3 parts away then Military Plume on the inside. It's in about 3rd or 4th place with Field Dancer outside it as they slow up, and Dazzling Duke took over. A length to Rubiton moving up, and Harry's going to go up on the outside of Military Plume in a minute, I think. Fair Sir's on the rails, and a length and a half Drought, Tidal Light. Up the hill at the 1300, Dazzling Duke in front, a little over a length now to Field Dancer, a length and a half further back, Royal Heights, and a half to Military Plume, who's off the rails and at its girth. 1.5 to Fair Sir, 3 parts to Rubiton, a length and a half to Drought and Tidal Light. Over the hill, and Dazzling Duke in front by a fraction over a length to Field Dancer. 2 lengths to Military Plume on the outside of Royal Heights, a length and a half for Fair Sir, a neck to Rubiton. Then 2 lengths to Tidal Light and a length to Drought. Down the railway side, 1,000 to go, Dazzling Duke in front. A fraction over a length to Field Dancer, a length and a half Military Plume, going well outside Royal Heights. 3 parts to Fair Sir, a neck away Rubiton, who's about 2 behind Military Plume. Then a length and a half to Tidal Light, being niggled at a little, and Drought last. Dazzling Duke in front, 6.50 to go. A length Field Dancer, Military Plume a half length away, moving up 3 deep. And they were followed by Royal Heights on the rails. Rubiton about to come 4 wide around them. He's off on it now. And Tidal Light's trying to get through in the centre. On the corner, Dazzling Duke, Field Dancer. Rubiton's gone so quickly that it's run past Military Plume and has joined the leaders. Military Plume got cut off, and Rubiton swept to the lead at the top of the straight. He's raced 2 lengths in front. In second placing now, Field Dancer. Military Plume struck. Then Fair Sir, Tidal Light, but Rubiton's a mile in front. He's 4 in front with 200. Fair Sir's gone into second placing, but Rubiton canters in by 3 lengths to Fair Sir. Drought's got up for 3rd. 4th, Military Plume just in front of Field Dancer, then Tidal Light, Royal Heights, and last home was Dazzling Duke. Official placings for the Underwood Stakes. Number 7, Rubiton, ridden by H. White, is first. Number 7, Rubiton, H. White first. Number 5, Fair Sir, M. Sestich second. And number 4, Drought, ridden by Greg Hall, was third. 7, 5 and 4. And Rubiton has run the journey in 2 minutes dead. 2 minutes dead for Rubiton, which is a race record and just outside the track record of 159.7. The next race is the Marlborough Cup. There are no scratchings. Race 6, the Heath Stakes, take out number 6, Miami Vice. Too good for them, Rubiton. Just too fit. He went so fast coming to the home turn when he let him go that he quickly swept around Military Plume, on whom Michael Clark gave every chance in the race. And Rubiton has won easily by about 3 lengths. Fair Sir's battle on for second, and Drought has run on nicely for third. Tidal Light weakened on its run a little bit in the straight. Dazzling Duke and Field Dancer both got very tired also, and so did Royal Heights actually. Now Rubiton to pay 125 and 65. Fair Sir 175 and Drought $2.05. They're the should pays on the race. 2.5 lengths a length, and the time was 1 minute dead. And the applause of the crowd as Rubiton comes back to scale now. That's 4 in a row. I wouldn't like to say how many more he can make it either. Hasn't been beaten this time in Rubiton. It's a great racehorse by Century from Ruby, trained by Pat Barnes at Morfettville, and he's done a great job with him indeed. Well, there he is coming back. Number 7, Rubiton, by Century from Ruby, a brown horse, 4-year-old, raced by DL and RV Bayliss and Transmedia Stud Syndicate managers MR and Mrs. C.D. Willisey, trained by Pat Barnes at Morfettville, ridden by Harry White. That's 4 wins in succession since returning to racing. Second, number 5, Fair Sir, M. Sestich. Third, number 4, Drought, Greg Hall. Officially 4th, Military Plume, and 5th was Field Dancer. So there they are. There's Harry White dismounting after one of the great thrills of the day for the crowd in winning the Underwood Stakes here at Caulfield.
405 and 205 a place. 2 is Lockley's Tradition, 1805 and 480 a place. Dandy Andy, 1690 and 445. 4 is Fox Seal, 2275, 410 a place. Western Pago number 5, 225 and 90 cents a place. 6 is Caledonian Boy, $2.40, $7.90 and $2.40. By Arctic Wolf, $13.95 and $4 a place. Society Bay number 8 is $2.35 and 90 a place. Captain Palace, $21.10 and $5.20 a place. Number 10 is Eastern Classic, $13 and $3.80. As we go over the page to number 11, Northern Copy, $5 a win and $1.35 a place. 12 is our Avon's Gold, $23 and $5.40 a place. 13 Cold Hearted, $6.25 and $1.95. 14 is Isoma, $4.15 and $1.70. 15 Baptized, $16.25 and $3.80. Number 16 Bank Coin, $23 and $4.50. And Scott's Lane, $52. 55 and 11.25, and 18 is Karonga Miss, $106 for a win. Well, Jen, the all-important Marlborough, your thoughts on it?
Well, Roy, I'm not having much luck here today, I must admit, but it was a great win by Rubiton on that occasion. For the Marlborough Cup, I'm going to go for number 13, that's Cold Hearted. I just had to check the number there. 13 Cold Hearted, he's been racing extremely well. From number 3, Dandy Andy, and all the best to Jim Surkey, by the way, who's in hospital. He has a bit of trouble with his heart. I hope you get better soon too, Jim. And number 14, Isomir.
Racing this time, and away best was the Highwayman on the outside, and also beginning well too was Benjamin further out on the track, and the favourite High Beauty got away well, is up with the leaders early, a couple off then to By Chance and a Noter on the outside. A fair way back in the field, Casavina, and dropping out towards the tail now on the inside, Count Rossi, as they go down past the judge on the first occasion, and the top weight goes to the lead, the Highwayman, a length in front of Benjamin. Third on the inside is High Beauty, and Noter goes up to fourth around By Chance, and then comes Casavina. Next to last was length further back, Master Sketchy, and last of all on its inside was Count Rossi. Up the side of the track, they've got about 1,500 left to go, and it's the Highwayman showing out in front by a length in front of on the outside Benjamin, and the fence third High Beauty. Anoda is a close-up fourth, and then By Chance working around the outside of Casavina. Master Sketchy next to last, and 2 lengths away to Count Rossi at the tail of the field. Heading over the back at about the 1,200 metre mark, and it's the Highwayman unchallenged in front over Benjamin by a length. High Beauty third, getting a good run over on the inside of Anoda. 2 lengths to By Chance, and then Casavina. Master Sketchy next to last, and 2 lengths away to Count Rossi at the rear of the field. About 1,000 left to go, and the field's stringing out a little bit, where Benjamin now has moved up and put the speed on and gone past the Highwayman. Third is High Beauty, Anoda on the outside of it, about 2.5 then to By Chance, and they're followed by Master Sketchy, Casavina, and about 2.5 to Count Rossi at the tail of the field. Going on past the 650, and it's Benjamin still about a length to the Highwayman. Now High Beauty getting off the fence is starting to move up on the outside and come into it well, about 2 to Master Sketchy, and then Anoda, followed by Chance, Casavina and Count Rossi. On the side of the 500, Benjamin a length in front, getting to second, High Beauty, the Highwayman third, and then follows Master Sketchy. Further back in the field is Anoda, and then Count Rossi and By Chance on the bend, and Benjamin turned a length in front of High Beauty, who's going after at the outside. Then comes Master Sketchy, getting out and running on well from Anoda, and then By Chance on the outside. Master Sketchy has reached the lead from High Beauty. Count Rossi getting through in the middle. It's still Master Sketchy in front. Count Rossi going after it though, can't get there, and it's Master Sketchy a length to Count Rossi. Could have been something beaten, I think, Count Rossi. Third either By Chance or High Beauty, who couldn't go on, and then came Anoda. Behind those runners then was Casavina, and the last couple in were the Highwayman and Benjamin.
Sydney race 4, there we see number 4, number 2, and a photo has called for third place. On paying $1.25 and 65. Fair serve, very good run. Look for something a little bit from him from here on. He's on the improve at $1.75, and a bit of a surprise there, Drought, flashing home to run third at $2.05 a place. The Quinella $27.20, and the trifecta $458.70. I think undoubtedly won very easily. Well, they're about to jump at Yarra Glen. Ron Hawkes, will you call her?
All in, set to go now for race 5 on the card. Favourite here, Grand Cavalier, and also Regal Kiwi, the top 2 chances. Moving in well, lights still flashing on top of the gates. Colino Air near the inside. Aggressive handicap over 1200. Now the signal given, they're set, they're racing. Colino Air a bit slow to begin, and Krieger driven away hard by Therese Payne, went to the front, settling down by a length and a half clear of Regal Kiwi second. Verdana is third. They were followed by Sports Power going around the outside. Another Banjo followed by Grand Cavalier. A length or so to Simone, moving up on the outside is El Quillo, followed by Diorado, and 3 lengths away at the tail of the field is Colino Air. Inside the 800 metre point now, and Krieger the leader. A length and a half Verdana, another Banjo around the outside, then Regal Kiwi followed further back by Sports Power. Grand Cavalier going okay in the centre but needs a run. El Quillo makes a move around the outside from Simone, and Colino Air at the tail of the field. A very tightly packed field though, about 5 lengths leader to last, and the leader with about 400 metres to travel is Krieger, being tackled very swiftly by El Quillo going around the outside. They were followed by Diorado coming around them, Colino Air. They were followed by Regal Kiwi as they turn for home now, and sweeping to the front Regal Kiwi. Grand Cavalier gets a run on the centre from El Quillo. Simone is back behind them with Krieger, and then Diorado. Regal Kiwi the leader, but here comes Grand Cavalier. Regal Kiwi is fighting back strongly. It's running out, but it's in front, and they hit the line. It's one Regal Kiwi from Grand Cavalier, about 3 lengths away to Simone from Colino Air. They were followed by El Quillo back on the inside from Diorado. Then came Krieger, followed by another Banjo. Further back in the field, then came Verdana, and Sports Power would have been one of the last in.
Now we have Yarra Glen race 5, the as called 5, 1 and 6.
It was a great effort by Philip Alderman on that occasion, because he did ride in the first race here, and
yes,
he flew over to Yarra Glen.
We have an update on the 6th at Yarra Glen. Soldiers Week 15.25 and 4.45. Make me famous.
Come to the best, Melbourne's newest, most exciting theatre restaurant, the Melbourne Palladium. Come as hungry as you like. There's an all-you-can-eat smorgasbord. Try the char grill, try the seafood, and top it off at our huge dessert bar. It's family entertainment with a stage spectacular of a world-class floor show that will leave you raving. For a complete night out, celebrate at the Melbourne Palladium from just $20 per head. Book now on 699 5344. The Melbourne Palladium.
Okay, racing race 3 in Adelaide.
Behind them with Biscatone in the centre. Mauritania's never been on the track. Real Mover was out deeper from Tarkidia Nil. They are followed then by Crystal Cougar, and further back in the field would have been Clouds Hill, Glenori Gambler, and out the back was Fine Wool. On the home turn though, with 450 to run, the favourite Malcolm Regis clear by about a length. Mauritania second. Biscatone was next. They are followed by Miss Mackie down on the inside from Real Mover around the outside. Further back in the field, Bar Vegas, Tarkidia Nil, and Crystal Cougar. Malcolm Regis in front under the whip. Mauritania going to it with Biscatone, and Real Mover on the outside, a line of 4. Real Mover out wide with Biscatone coming at Malcolm Regis. Malcolm Regis fighting back. Real Mover on the outside. Biscatone the centre. Real Mover doing best. Real Mover scores by a head on the post. Malcolm Regis the inside. Biscatone third in the centre, and a 3-way go. Mauritania was next in from Tarkidia Nil. Next along then would have been Glenori Gambler, Crystal Cougar. They are followed by Bar Vegas, which got tied with back there Clouds Hill, Miss Mackie, and then a gap away. Fine Wool was last home.
As called by Peter Smith there, 5, 6 and 3. The result in Adelaide, 5, 6 and 3. We might take a look at the approximate.
Him there. The result there, Rubiton paying $1.25 and 65 cents a place. 5 is Fair Sir, $1.75 for second. Third was Drought, number 4, $2.05 a place. Quinella 270, 20, and the trifecta 458.70. As the horses are moving into the stalls now for the all-important Marlborough Cup. Let's take it away up to Bill.
They're coming in pretty well here for the big one. Bank Coin is ready. Northern Copy takes up its place. Our Avon's Gold coming forward. Goes in. About 5 to go up. Captain Police is ready. Our Waverley Star goes in. Caledonian Boy is set. Cold Hearted and My Arctic Wolf are going to be the last 2 up. Cold Hearted goes in. New Zealand and My Arctic Wolf coming forward, and they're all set now for the Marlborough Cup. They stand. The light is on. They're racing. Baptise away quickly on the inside. Our Avon's Gold away well with Isomer and Society Bay, and Lockley's Tradition up near the lead from Western Pago. Then came Karonga Miss back with those horses. My Arctic Wolf, the outside, Scots Lane, Caledonian Boy, Our Waverley Star and Cold Hearted back past the middle of the field, and then Dandy Andy, Eastern Classic, Captain Police around the outside, and Fox Eel is last. Down the hill at the 1,000 metres, Society Bay in front of half to Scots Lane. About a length and a half, Baptised from Our Avon's Gold, 2 to Lockley's Tradition. Then Bank Coin on the outside. They're followed by Isoma, who's up very handy from Western Pago. Next, Caledonian Boy, My Arctic Wolf, a length and a half, Our Waverley Star, followed by Captain Police, Eastern Classic, Karonga Miss. Then Dandy Andy, Northern Copy and Fox Eel. 600 to go, Society Bay. Ahead in front of Scots Lane, 1 to Our Avon's Gold, and then Baptised looking for the run on the fence. Lockley's Tradition being hard ridden, and then came behind those horses Caledonian Boy putting in its claim. Isoma badly hemmed in from Bank Coin and Captain Police, and My Arctic Wolf around the outside from Our Waverley Star. Society Bay kicked away in the straight and led a length and a half. Scots Lane, Baptised, Caledonian Boy coming after them. Wider out, Western Pago is struggling. Isoma still can't get out. Society Bay clear at the 150, but here's Western Pago grabbing it. Our Waverley Star finishing well. Western Pago in front. Here's Cold Hearted flashing. Western Pago's won it. A half length to Cold Hearted, close for third. Our Waverley Star or Isoma. From Northern Copy out wide, Society Bay, Captain Police, Fox Eel made up ground, My Arctic Wolf. Then came Baptised, Caledonian Boy, Lockley's Tradition, Eastern Classic. Well back is Bank Coin, Dandy Andy, Scots Lane dropped right out, and Karonga Miss is last. Official placings for the Marlborough Cup. Number 5, Western Pago, ridden by J. Scorse, is first. Number 13, Cold Hearted, ridden by D. Gouchy, is second. The judges call for a photo for third placing. The photo to separate Our Waverley Star on the outside and Isoma. Isoma might have just done best. There's nothing in it. Might have been nearly a good thing beating Isoma without taking anything away from the winner, because he's never ever really got a run. Much better run Our Waverley Star, but the winner Western Pago just too good. Number 14 is run third. Isoma, ridden by Greg Hall. So the numbers are 5, 13 and 14. The winner Western Pago has run 123.8 for the journey by Pago from New Rose, trained by W.J. Mitchell and ridden by J. Scorse. Great win. It's paid on the Victorian tote. It should pay of $2.25 and 95. It was the favourite. Second placing to number 13, Cold Hearted, $2.20, and third, number 14, Isoma, which is paid $1.45. We'd like the winner at the winning owner at the gate, please, to lead his charge back. Great run, Our Waverley Star, with its big weight. It's only just missed third placing. Isoma has just grabbed it on the line. Fox Eel made up some ground, was never in it. Caledonian Boy looked a big chance at the turn, but weakened. My Arctic Wolf a fair run. Society Bay booted nearly 2 lengths clear halfway down the straight, but stopped very, very quickly. Northern Copy was never in it, but did make up ground to run about 5th in the event. Cold Hearted, a good run, and Isoma. Length and a half, a long neck, 123.8 the times. There's the winner, Western Pago, coming back to scale.